Hi everybody, it's Diana with stampingwithdie.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Mimeograph Monday with a twist. And I have a huge stamp set to share with you today. It's brand new. In fact, I had to mount it in order to do my video today. So that's how new it is. And it's super fun. It is the Gift of Giving, and it's one of the new stamp sets that's in the September to December mini catalog. So if you need one of those, make sure you holler at me. If you don't have a demonstrator and you're in the United States, let me know. This only runs to the end of December, so it's just kind of a quick turnaround mini catalog for sure. And some things they're on back order, so it's just there's some really popular stuff in there. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So today is my Mimeograph Monday with a twist. So basically I'm going to do a project how I think it was made in the catalog, and then I'm going to do a twist on it. So I'll be doing two projects, and so this is a really popular little series, and it's fun. I love to challenge myself, and so today was fun. Alright, so I'm going to stop blabbing and I'm going to turn my camera. So make sure you close your eyes just for a second while I get adjusted there. Okay, so it is a new month, and September was a warm month in Arizona, but it still flew by. And now we are into October. Hard to believe, isn't it? So this is the host code for the month of October, and you, if you are ordering less than $150 before tax and shipping, please use that code, and then that way it lets me get the goodies and the guts for you each month. And goodies and guts that'll be my video for tomorrow. So I'll show you what those are. I'll do the project so that you'll have a video to refer back to if you earn those. You order goodies and guts if you order $75 in the month before tax and shipping. If you want both, just order $150. But if you want a great deal, look at this. Starting October the 3rd. I don't think there's ever been a deal of this good in all my years. And I have been a demonstrator since 1999. That's a long time. And so with the 35-year, what's funny is Stampin' Up! Has been around 35 years. October is the 35th anniversary month. I don't know exactly what day, but it is October, and it's fun for me to remember because that's the year and month that Eric was born. So I just know however old Eric is, that's how old Stampin' Up! Is. So you have your choice, and I love when they give you a choice. So if you join my team starting October the 3rd till the end of October, you can get 35% off the starter kit, or you can get 35% more added to your kit. So I don't know which I would decide. So 35% off the cost of your starter kit. So you get $125 worth of stuff for only $64.35. Now Stampin' Up! Pays the shipping, so that is even more savings. Or you can do option 2, get 35% more with your starter kit. So spend $99 and you get $168.75 worth of product. So what is better? I am not a mathematician, so whatever, it's still a good deal, whatever you choose. Now, keep in mind, whichever one you do, both options, you get free shipping, free business supplies. But if you also join up, you'll also be getting a free virtual registration to our online event in November. That's a $77 value. So it's like a win-win. So make sure you holler at me if you have any questions. I would love to have you join my team. But remember, this starts October the 3rd. Okay. I also mentioned last week to save the date for my virtual spring social, which is February the 24th, 2024. I know I have lots of stuff to go over first. My class in the mail is still, I still have some spots left, so don't forget to register for that. You have till October the 10th or when I sell out. And that is the really cute, oh my gosh, Taco Fiesta. So for $50, you get the stamp set, a fun goodie. Now, I only have so many of the little goodies, so that's why I'm saying, you know, when I sell out, supplies for 5 projects, priority postage, and then you'll get PDF with the close-up pictures and a private video link. And then that way, you can make the projects along with me. Now, keep in mind, if you join my team, remember I told you the kit is going to be on sale. If you join my team, I offer not all my classes, but most of them, yes. I have a team perk. So if you join my team, you could get the class or the card guts for only $25. So you could, in your starter kit, get the Taco Fiesta, and then you're part of my team, and then you go, Diana, I would like the card guts for $25. I'm part of your team. And then you get the card guts. You also get the little goodie because that's something that's added in. And then you're good to go. So again, if you have any questions in regards to that, let me know. All right, so let me stop blabbing. I am going to do a cute, quick little project. So if I did stop blabbing, it would be quick. And I chose this one because it is super fun. It is super, it's not overly decorated because they've already kind of done what I do with my goodies and or my Mimeograph Monday. They kind of have done that in a way. So I'm going to do this one here. And these use, I don't know if you saw these in the catalog or not. These are the 2023-2025 in color treat bags, and these are food safe, so they come in the in colors, which are right here. So they're fun little bags. So that's what I'm going to be using today. All right, should have seen me looking for them. Oh my gosh, I was like, I know I had the bags, and I had put them away for safekeeping on my shelf where I showed you all those totes with names. And it was in a tote with a name on it, so I should have been able to find it. All right, so this is just some basic white. So the first one is super quick, and then the twist is going to take a little bit longer. All right, so we're going to use cherry cobbler, and we're just simply going to use our Santa. And I'm just inking him up upside down because he's kind of big, so I just find that's a little easier. And then hopefully I'll have them on here fairly straight. And this is just basic white cardstock with cherry cobbler. Simple and quick. All right. Then we have our little envelope. So we have our cute little envelope. Now, it's easier to tie the ribbon on if there's something in the envelope. And most of our embellishments fit in the envelope. There's some that are too big, you know, that won't work, but these ones work. So I'm going to put my little classic matte dots inside here. And then I'm just going to fold my edge down like that. Now I've trapped my little embellishments in there. I'm going to close this pad because it is going to get into something. I just know it. All right. Now, the ribbon I'm using is the Balmy Blue, and it's got this white, it's called double stitched ribbon. So it's got white and Balmy Blue. All right. So this simply gets wrapped around the envelope and tied in a bow. So I'm just going to cut that much. So I'm just guessing how much. All right. It's probably too much. But hey, it's a new year. It's a new trip to earn. So if I have to order some more ribbon, I will. Which is so bad, Diana. I know, it is so bad. All right, so we're just going to tie just like we're tying our shoes. Now this ribbon has that little balmy blue just on one side. So we just have to twist this ribbon as it comes around. We just want to twist it a little bit so that we can see the balmy blue on the bows. I don't mind so much if I have one plain and one on this side. If you do, it's easy to just twist it under here. And the same thing, just tie that taut like that, and then you can see, you know, your balmy blue on both sides. Okay, so let's cut our tail and our tail. Now we have our cute little envelope all decorated. Now it twists itself a little bit there, but I'm not worried too much because Santa's going to cover it. So we've got our little gifts from Santa Claus. Now when I put my tag on, you have to remember that we want to allow the person to open up the envelope and get their present. So I'm putting my dimensionals on the envelope, and I'm going to move my ribbon up just a little bit. There we go. I just moved it a little closer to the top. All right, so I want to put my dimensionals like on here so that they can get their little embellishments out. If I put dimensionals down here, this guy would hold the envelope closed all the way, and I don't want him to do that. I want this to be able to get opened up and not have to tear it all to pieces. Now these are not expensive envelopes, so you totally could, you know, make the person have to tear it open. But all right, so I'm going to stick my Santa on here like that, and I'm going to move my bow up just a little bit more. So there we have our cute little Santa. Now this also used the festive pearls and the gold. So let me get the gold ones out here. We've got silver, red. Here's some gold ones. All right. And they're just plopped around on here, just to add a little sparkle and shine to our envelope. But see how quick that was? Super, super fast for this little envelope. And you could, like, these are food safe, so you could put a cookie in there. You know, you could do so much. But I just stuck a little embellishment in there, you know, just so that there was a little something in there. Now I just need to remember what's in there, so when I give it, I know what I'm giving. All right, so when I did my twist, I was like, okay, super cute. We could do cookies or whatever, but they're also in that stamp set is this really fun little have a cup of cheer. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to change this twist more than normal, right? I'm using the same stamp set, but usually I use the same stamp. But this time I'm going to change the image. So I'm going to use the cocoa one. And hang on a minute, I got to get my cocoa. I left it on the table. All right. So Jeff went to the grocery store and I said, could you grab me some cocoa? Because we usually buy our cocoa like in a tub, right? So, but I was like, I need some little packets of cocoa mix. So I'm going to put some cocoa, and these are just the envelopes that the cards go in, like to protect our cards. The clear medium envelopes. Now I am not for sure if these are food safe, so keep that in mind. This little guy is, you know, he's in a package already, you know, but I don't know if I would necessarily leave it in there like for months and months and months on end. It's just a quick little way to give your cocoa, because it just looks adorable. All right, so then I'm just going to peel the back off of here. Easier said than done. All right, so we have our little bag. Now, if you wanted, I could have not even put it in the bag, right? I could have just given the cocoa by itself, but I just wanted to put it in the little bag. All right, so then I'm using the Merriest Trees because it has that fun little tag. I have used that tag before, and it also has the tag reinforcer. So I used that too. So I have these cut here, and here's my little reinforcer. So I want a grid sheet. So hold on a second. I'm like, I know I have grid sheets. Here we go. Just because this one might stamp outside of the tag, it's a tiny little bit bigger than the tag. So I just want to make sure I'm not getting ink on my desk. All right, so I'm going to use the Memento because I am going to color it up and make it all super cute and fancy, of course. All right, so we have our cute little cup full of yummy goodies. So I'm going to put that right here. And again, I just stamped with the Memento, and it's on basic white because I'm going to color with the blends. All right, so I'm going to let that dry for a second. I need this. Now this is going to go on the back because when we color with the blends, it's going to seep through, and I don't want to see that. So this is just going to cover the back, and you can have it be whichever which way. So maybe I'll do it that way. All right. All right, so we want this and this and this. Okay, so let's bring our blends over so we can color our cute little cup. Now, I want to put a little shadow because we're just going to color right on here. Nothing's going to pop off, but I want it to give it a little bit of dimension. So by using the light gray granite, I'm going to put like a little line around the edge and underneath so that the cup, looks like it's sitting on, a table or something. And then I'm just going to put that little line around. Now, if you aren't comfortable doing that, you're not sure which side, just go all the way around. It's not going to hurt anything. But for some reason, I always just tend to do it on the right-hand side, And I think it's because I'm a right-handed person, but who knows why. All right, so then we're going to color the cup with a balmy blue. So we have light balmy blue. And we're going to color the whole cup. And there's a little cup right there too. And the handle. I know I'm using the bigger side, which I usually don't use. But this is kind of, the cup has a lot of coloring area. So I'm just using the brush side. And then we'll use the dark to add a little shadow. So the beginning of October, it is hard to believe that, it's already October. All right, so this is dark balmy. And I'm just going to go around this edge here because as that cup goes around, it would be darker around that edge. And along here. It would be dark in here as well. And along this edge too. We'll put a little dark here as well. And a little bit here. Now you can leave these lines. You don't have to blend them out if you don't want to. If they bother you, just take that little bit of the light and bring in, just come in, like kind of brush up into it, and it will soften those lines a little bit. You don't want to take it all the way away, or you might as well not even do it. All right, so but we have a little bit of, it just makes it look more 3D. All right, we also have, what else do we have in this cute little cup? We have a chocolate chip cookie. So I'm going to use number 700 for our cookie. It looks so delicious. I love chocolate chip cookies. Okay, so that was number 700. Then I'm going to take number 600, and I'm just going to put a little dark in here and around that edge, just a little bit, just so that we've got a couple colors in there. And then I'm going to do number 400 for the actual chocolate chips. So this is such a fun little stamp set. All right, so there's our cute chocolate chip. All right, now I'm going to take the light crumb cake, and even though our marshmallows are white, I don't want to just leave them white, because then it looks like I forgot about them, and I don't want to forget about them, but I do want to add a little bit of color to them. So I'm going to use my light crumb cake on my marshmallows, just around the edge, and this will give them kind of a marshmallowy, toasty kind of look, but it just makes sure that they're not forgotten. All right, I also need some shaded spruce. So I'm going to do light shaded spruce, and that's just going to be on this holly berry leaves. So see what I mean by it's just a little shy of the tag, which is super cool. I mean, I like that it kind of goes off, because then your eye just kind of travels across of it. So you still know that it goes over there. All right, I remember my friend Melissa, she's a photographer, and amongst other things, she has so many talents, but she was talking one time about, you know, taking pictures, and she's like, you know, even if, you know, the person's head isn't all the way in the picture, she's like, your mind knows that it continues on. So it's the same kind of thing. It's just, you know, your mind knows that it goes on. All right, so then we also want to take, I want to get my 400 back over here. All right, so I want to get my 400, and we're going to put a little bit on our berries before we do our red. So I'm just using a little 400 on our berries. Now I'm going to have some red on my candy cane too. So I'm going to do the same thing where I want my red to be. I'm just putting a little bit of that 400 like that. And then we'll take our dark red, because I'm going to use some red ribbon. This also has red in it, so I just kind of, you know, stuck with that. All right. So then we have some dark red, and I went right over top of that 400. Now these berries are little, you probably wouldn't have to do this, but it just gives it a little more depth in color. Then I go right over it on the candy cane too, but leave a little bit of white so we can do the light red. Okay. And then we'll do our light red. Finish our berries and our candy cane. Now some candy canes are just red and white. Some are all sorts of different colors, right? Oh my gosh, candy canes can be any color now. So I'm going to make mine have a little green in there. So I'm just going to take my shaded spruce, and I'm going to put a little bit on that smaller little line there, so that my candy cane has some green in it as well. All right, so there is that. Okay, so let's bring this over. So like I said, so see what I mean? When you color with the blends, you can see through it in the back of the tag. And I don't want that on the back. Even if you can't see it, you know, when the person gets that hot chocolate out of there, because you hope that they do drink it, then their tag has this here. So I want to put this on the back. So I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to put this. And then we're just going to drop this on here like that. We also have a reinforcer. So I want to use that as well. And it's got this little score, so we just fold it in half. Just kind of make your circles be even. And then I'm just using the green tip glue that I put in this little bottle here. So we're going to put a little green tip glue, just a little tiny bit around that. And then let's just lay this on here again with our circles lined up. Drop that on there. Just give it a good push. And while I'm pushing that with one hand, I'll close this with another. Okay. So now we have this cute little tag. And then I'm going to use some red ribbon. So that's why I chose the red. Now this red ribbon comes from the Real Red and Garden Green Ribbon Combo Pack. And this is an amazing pack. So I've been using both of them. Alright, so I'm going to put my little bow on here. So we're just going to come up. I tied it at, or I cut it at a point so I could pull it through without any issues. Alright, so just like before, I find it easier to tie if I'm upside down. Okay. Make my tails be even. Alright. And then we're just going to tie a knot, or tie a bow just like we do our shoes. Now if the tag flip-flopping around bothers you, you can even add, you know, some glue dots or something underneath there. It doesn't bother me so much. Alright, so I'm tying. Now this ribbon is the same on both sides, so you don't have to fiddle fart around with it too much to get, you know, the tails where you want them. But I just make sure that they're the right direction before I tighten them. But look how pretty this ribbon ties. Just amazing. Alright, so let me cut my tail. Cut my tail. Now I also want to use a little bit of bling on this as well. But look how cute that is. Wouldn't that be cute if you actually gave somebody like a cup, like a Christmas mug? We have so many coffee cups. Alright, so I'm going to use the Festive Pearls again, but this time I'm going to use the silver ones. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to kind of plop them around. 1, 2, and 3. Just plop them around there. But look how cute this little tag is. So you've got your little pouch there, and these would be awesome, you know, to make. And like I said, these don't really say food ready for these little bags, but it's inside here. So like I said, I wouldn't save them for months and months, but you know, just to make a couple to have ready to go. So anyway, so let me show you. So this was the catalog version right here. And then this was the twist. Now, if you are worried about, you know, putting the little hot cocoa, then simply just put it in one of these envelopes, because these are food safe. And then, you know, you wouldn't have to worry about it. You just wouldn't see that it was hot cocoa. But if you did the little tag, then they would kind of have it like figured out, well, oh, maybe there's hot cocoa in there. All right, so let me know what you think. Let me say, see you later, alligator. I think I forgot to show you the tag in the back. I think I just glued it. But anyway, so here's what I meant by the tag. So now It just looks pretty back there. And then that way, if the person does, you know, drink the hot cocoa, they have a cute little tag that they can reuse, you know, themselves. But anyways, I forgot to show you that. Okay, so all right, and you could tell my shelf is all bare back here, so make sure you come back tomorrow. I have like a hair on my face. Make sure you come back tomorrow because I will be doing my goodies and guts video. And then you can see what goodies and guts you can earn for the month of October. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Have a great night, everyone, and I will see you tomorrow, Tuesday, 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. All right, have a great night. Bye for now.